Okay, so I guess it's time we go save Rabon. Or at least start to. The situation calls for urgency. It would avail us little to charge headlong into Ul'dah without a plan. Before we can formulate a plan, however, we must first learn how things stand in the Sultanate. Which is why I propose we visit Limsa Lominsa. Wait, why? Ah, you heard me right. While you were about your altruistic endeavors, I acted as an intermediary in trade negotiations between House Vartarm and a Minston consortium. During said negotiations, an opportunity to send word to the Admiral presented itself, and I duly seized it. I am happy to report that we have yet a stout ally in Limsa. The Admiral has pledged her full cooperation in any effort to rescue Rabon. Accordingly, I have agreed to meet with her, and we might discuss how best to proceed. Naturally, I told her to expect us both. Her presence never fails to embolden our allies, after all. When you arrive in Limsa Lominsa, make yourself known to Sergeant Xanthael at Bulwark Hall in the lower decks. He will admit you to the bridge. And how are you going to get there so fast? There's no airship. Well, there's an airship dock, but I don't know if the airship docks here go to the other city-states. Certainly would make things easier. Well, at least lore-wise, we all have Aetherites to teleport to. Though even some of those get pretty pricey. Which is kind of stupid when you ask me. If you ask me. When you think about it. Yeah, it's when you think about it. When it just, I don't know. But yeah, it doesn't really make much sense. I mean, it probably makes sense, but not sense. Oh, and it's nighttime. What the? Oh, that's the greatsword. Never mind. How does he get here so fast? The Admiral has been expecting you. Say the word and I will take you to her. Word. Or is it bird?
Friends, 'tis good to see you safe and well. I will admit I had not counted on you seeking, let alone finding refuge within the Holy See, but full glad was I to learn that you had.
Boy, her voice changed.
Thankfully, we had allies there who took us under their wing. And theirs was not the only aid we receive, I suspect. When we fled Ul'dah, we fully expected to become wanted men, known to all and hounded at every turn. Yet that did not come to pass. On the contrary, 'twould seem the charges against us have not been made public. Might we have you to thank for that, Admiral?
Sharp as ever, Master Elfino. On Marshal Terrapin's urging, the Elder Seedseer and I demanded that the Syndicate suppress news of the Scion's alleged crimes until such time as irrefutable evidence could be found.
Ooh, that's smart thinking.
Our argument was simple. Lacking proof, to accuse the saviors of the realm of so unlikely a crime would have the people up in arms. In their wisdom, the Syndicate agreed, as you yourself have seen. There is something you should know. Some few days prior to the banquet, the Elder Seedseer and I were summoned for a private audience with the Sultana. There, she revealed her intent to announce her abdication, that she might pave the way for the establishment of an Ul'dah Republic.
What? But such an announcement would have plunged the entire nation into chaos.
She was well aware of that. 'Twas for fear of what might ensue that she summoned us. Her Grace wanted the Elder Seedseer and I to lend Rauban a helping hand, you see? To aid him in preserving the peace during the transition.
Ooh.
So, having somehow caught wind of her plan, Lolorito and Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination in the hope of maintaining the constitutional status quo. But they must have known that her death would sow as much chaos as her abdication. Chaos from which Teleji alone might feasibly stand to profit. Surely Lolorito would never knowingly... Ah... Could it be? I dare not hope.
Oh?
The Ul'dan authorities have yet to announce the Sultana's passing. To allay any suspicion that may arise from Her Grace's absence, they have issued a statement to the effect that she is presently convalescing from illness.
How clever.
Mayhap they're waiting for a fitting moment to break the news. Or mayhap they know of some other reason to delay.
Something else has been bothering me, Admiral. I was dismayed to learn that General Rauban is to be executed. Yet upon hearing the news, I could not help but wonder why he had been kept alive for so long. Pray mistake not my meaning. I am, of course, overjoyed that our friend still draws breath, and that he might yet be saved. But if his enemies truly wished to eliminate him, they could have done so immediately. I see no reason for this delay.
Aye, you've struck upon an important point, Master Alphino. Following his capture, Rauban had been held in the Marasaja pit within Ul'dah. In recent days, however, he has reportedly been moved to an unknown location. Queerly, 'twas not the brass blades who spirited him away either, but a band of soldiers decked in blue.
The Crystal Braves.
Aye. If I read the winds aright, the arrangement between Lord Lolorito and the Braves has come under strain. At any rate, if we're to rescue Rauban, we'll have to find him first. And you'll be glad to hear that I have already entrusted the task to those best able to see it done. Our friends of Doma.
Very smart. So, Rauban's gonna be executed, but we don't know where he is. But the Domans are already looking for him. Rauban's survival is vital to the Eorzean Alliance. We can ill afford to lose him. I cannot send troops into Ul'dah. It would spell the end of the Alliance, and war, like as not. If there's to be a rescue, it falls to you and yours to attempt it. I would not have it any other way, Admiral. It was I who founded the Crystal Braves, and I who must take the responsibility for their actions. Spoken like a true leader, Master Alphino. By way of a first step, you should seek out our Doman contact. You'll find her among the frontier hands at Revenant's Toll, working in the kitchen. A kitchen? Really? Alright. So, Revenant's Toll. Why I click Ishgard? I have no idea. I wonder what Yugiryu's up to. And not just at this point in the story, like... you don't see me. Yeah. And the kitchen she's working in is upstairs, I believe. But anyway, Yugiri, we haven't seen her much in this story, like including the patches. She just up and disappears after a while. I wonder if she'll become more involved later on. Master Cesargu, I knew in my heart that you were safe, but to see you again in the flesh, words cannot well express my relief. Even as the victory feast was taking place, the Crystal Braves turned upon us and took the rising stones by force. Amid the chaos, some few of my compatriots and I were able to slip away unnoticed. Since then, we have remained in Revenant's Toll, keeping watch over the mutineers while awaiting your return. You have done well by us, and we Domans do not soon forget our debts. We swear to do all within our power to aid you. Okay. Shortly before you arrived, I received word from Linsa Laminsa that you were searching for General Robon. As the Admiral will have informed you, he was recently moved from his cell in the Marasaja pit. At the same juncture, Yu Hase and the 3rd Unit were observed leaving the Rising Stones. This can be no simple coincidence. Their purpose, we believe, is to escort the Flame General to the scene of his execution. Suffice it to say, we have people shadowing the 3rd. If you would join the hunt, pray seek out Doari at Highbridge, where I too am bound. Alright. Click. And Camp Drybone. Yeah, I guess we can't really stay in Revenant's Toll for too long. Because, you know, Crystal Braves are still like, we're gonna just cut off your head. It's not gonna be any big deal. It's gonna be like a little and that'll be it. Except they would be so nice about it. But I probably should have done better than recruiting people who, you know, can be so easily bribed. Of course, don't really have any say in it. But, you know, what happens, happens. Can't really complain too much about it. No. Now, why is he back here? And it kind of annoys me that they're not dressed in the ninja gear. Or rather just like normal scouting attire. I have been expecting you. Time is of the essence, so I shall be direct. You, Hassan, and his men are bound for Halatali. We believe that this is where they intend to carry out the execution. Hosen is presently keeping watch over the entrance. Let's make haste and join him. Then why were we here? We could have just met up at Camp Drybone. In a secluded spot. Probably somewhere above the Aetherite, but yeah. I guess. Yeah. Oh well. Where are we going? Where are we going? Where am I going? Yeah. Never mind. Oh, man. It's a good thing I've been to Halatali. Well, I did Halatali on the side. Oh, there's a ninja. Keep him watch. And there's Hosen. Alright. You come at a good time, my friends. Moments ago, the traitor Ilberd arrived and entered Halatali. From this, we may be certain that General Robon is being held within. Still missing an arm. Ooh. Hmm. I have to pick one of those. That's great. There's no time to lose. General Alden may be executed at any moment. You must enter Halatali and free him from his captors. Please see to your preparations and tell me when you are ready to proceed. One of our own will accompany you inside. Okay. If you're above level 53, you will be synced. Good thing I'm not. Sorry about that. Ooh. Crystal Braves. Guess we're going to be taking them out. Oh, there's Yugiri.
Pray, forgive me my lateness.
Lady Yugiri!
And say that.
Master Alfredo, I am pleased to see that the light of resolve shines in your eyes once more.
And your voice is as loud as ever.
Ah, yes. How pathetic I must have seemed to you when we last met. I am ashamed to record it. For a time I was well and truly lost. But with the aid of my comrades, I have since refound my purpose, and I shall take care not to misplace it again.
Comrades?
Since your escape from Ulda, my fellow shinobi and I have shadowed the Crystal Braves every step, in hopes of learning the Scion's whereabouts. Regrettably, our investigation has yet to yield any useful information. Pray, forgive us.
You need not apologize, my lady. We are grateful for all that you have done on our behalf. Besides, Ralban is no less a friend, and we cannot well abandon him to his fate.
Hozan, the three of us shall attend to the Flame General's rescue. Pray, draw away the guards by the entrance. Take Dowade and Higiri with you.
Whoa! Where'd he go? Oh.
With me!
Wait, does she have the ninja relic? Ooh. Now this one, I believe, is very complicated. You actually have a race against time to take care of this. Yeah, that's definitely Yoshimitsu. Alright. And why are you... Alfino, come on.
Away with you!
Whoa! Where'd my health go? Man, these guys have a lot of health. Alright. Oh, Conjure. I see you there. Ah, what? Aha. Take that. Don't know why I'm using up all my Aetherflow stacks. Can I just drop down, or do I have to... Well, I suppose it would be easier to drop down, but I'm just gonna move forward and see if there's anybody else around. I wonder if there's a treasure chest over here, because there was in the dungeon. Nope. I was wrong. And why have they let us get that book yet? Guess it's unique to Alfie now. Oh! I see something up ahead. Could be the general? Yep. It's Rabon. Huh. So what do we do now? Oh. He's bound by some manner of magic check device. I dare not force it open. It may be booby-trapped. May well be booby. I've heard of such devices. The crystal braves will possess the key. Let's split up and look for it. That will not be necessary. Oh. Pray do not take it personally, my friends. You are the victims of harsh economic conditions. Oh, shut up. Happily, you will not suffer for long. This poison will convey you swiftly into the bosom of Thal, where I hope to join you after the passing of many prosperous years. Ooh. Hmm? Oh, right, he did say poison. Oh. The gate's open. Huh. Hopefully they're not. No, they seem to be handling themselves. Oh, this is going to take too long. I have a time limit, people. Oh, Alfie now. Didn't know you were following me. Oh. He's having trouble with that jam. Alright. He's in a jam. That was terrible. I'm sorry. Let's stop Alfie now. Dead. Alright. Okay. Ah! Just noticed how much... Yikes. Gotta hurry. I'm being followed by... Yes, I am. Alright. I hear it. There it is. More jam. Don't have time for this. Oh, Alfino's health is falling too. Oh boy. Dude, heal yourself. Oh, that's what he's doing. Okay. Fine. Alright. That takes care of the mist. Yeah. Now I just gotta find the key. Why is it... Oh no, there it is. It's disappearing. It's dissipating. Oh, and there's more crystal braves over there. Joy. No! Dude, slow down. Alright, take care of the healer first. Oh, crap. No, I keep doing that. Haha. Come on, die already. You know you want to. Of course I'm slowed. And I've got disembowel on me. Oof. Alright. Oh, there's the key. Let's take care of this archer first. Haha! I might not be using all my Aetherful abilities to the best of their ability, but I just want to kill these guys fast. Let's grab the key. Alright. Now I gotta get back to Raubon. That's what I just said, Alphino. Jeez. And it looks like Yugiri managed to get its health back up a little bit. Though it's not rising anymore. Interesting. Wonder what happened. Anybody over there? Nope. Alright, so I can just drop down this way. Haha! Alright, it's... Nope, too far away. Really? There we go. Yeah, he's still missing an arm. My thanks. Golf. Slowly, General. You're yet weak from your ordeal. Nevertheless, we must quit this place. I should have known. What are clever contrivances to the Warrior of Light? Well done, hero. Well, looks like we have our traitorous bastards. Ilbert. You mean to struggle on, then? Very well. If you would stand in my way, I will cut you down like all the rest. Come, Scions. Let's get this over with. Yeah. Is there a conjurer? Yep, there's a conjurer. This way, people. There you go. Archer next. Ho! What? Whoa, 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 whoa! Okay. Whoa! Where did all my health disappear? 2. Okay, so I guess we can just... Oh, you Hussey's down. Nice. Ha, I'm over here. Yeah, lowering my strength isn't really going to do much, since, you know, I'm a summoner. But, you know, you can try. Come on. There you go. Whoa, it just got super quiet. But we did it! Yay! Raban is safe. Ooh. Come on.
This changes nothing.
Oh, doesn't it?
It is over, Ilbert. Lay down your arms and surrender yourself to justice.
Justice? Justice for what exactly? 'Twas not I who assassinated the Sultana, boy.
Ere we debate who is responsible for the assassination, I would ask whether an assassination took place at all.
Excuse me, what?
Oh, clever little shite. If you think you fight for justice, lad, you'd best wake up. The truth is, you fight for whoever bloody well tells you to. Can you not see you're being used by the Scions, the city-states, even the Crystal Braves? They none of them care a whit what you want, only what you can do for them. And how do I know this? Because I'm the same. A pawn to be used as my masters see fit. All I ever wanted was to liberate my homeland, and I ate dirt to make it happen. But what have I achieved after all these years in servitude? Nothing. Not a bloody thing. If we ourselves are not free to think and to act, how are we ever to reclaim our homeland? Know this. There is nothing I would not give to take back Alamigo. Nothing!
Shut up. It's weird that that's the last we see of him.
You'll not get away!
I think he will.
No, Master Alpha, no. Now is not the time.
I'm but a cripple and a fool. And still you came for me. I'm in your debt.
We are all of us fools of fate, General. But even fools have a part to play.
Ooh.
Rest assured, I was not planning to die till I'd avenged the Sultana. Still, your words are welcome, lad. Know this, Ilberd. There is nothing I would not give to see you pay for what you've done. My wealth, my arm, my life. Nothing.
Okay, can we stop with this? Seriously.
General, are you aware that Lord Lolorito has yet to announce the Sultana's death to the public?
What? No. No, I was not aware of that, nor of anything else outside my cell. 'Tis passing strange, though. I assumed the bastard would make it known at the first opportunity, and set about tearing down the Sultanate.
Apparently he hasn't.
As did we all. And it is indeed strange that he did not. Strange, or perhaps revealing. Now, I have no conclusive proof, nor do I wish to give you false hope, but I have reason to believe that Her Grace may yet live.
What? But how can that be?
Maybe it wasn't poison?
Forgive me, friends, but it is not safe here. Let us continue this conversation without.
It's weird that they didn't really, like... He's still missing the arm, but it's just... Ugh. It's weird seeing just the stump move around. The General is safe. What news without? Sorry. My lady, the guards have been subdued as per your command. We have since kept watch over the entrance. There has been no further activity. Then Ilbert and his minions have fled via some other egress. Scour the perimeter for signs of their passing. At once, my lady. Huh. Wonder why. Are we on... No? Oh, never mind. Looked like him. General Alden, I presume. General Alden, I presume, and the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Who are you? Identify yourself. Pray do not be alarmed. My mistress is a friend, and I come bearing a message of goodwill. For your own safety, she bade me direct your steps to the Waking Sands. Know that Master Urianger awaits you there, along with others sympathetic to your cause. This is no ruse, I assure you. General Alden, if you will come with me, I have prepared a carriage. That you may travel in comfort, safe from prying eyes. Wait. Okay. I've spoken with our on JV Link Pearl. He confirms the man's story. Raban is in safe hands. Let's make our own way to Vesper Bay. And that's in Western Thailand. It's been a while. I totally, completely forgot where the Waking Sands was. Not really. But yeah, there's gonna be like a short little intermission for us to like do stuff here, and then we go back to Ishgard to continue the actual events of the story. Well, this why am I not riding the chocobo? Jesus. I'm a stupid. I completely blanked right now. Wow. Jeez. But yeah, it's gonna be back and forth between... Well, not Thanlin. Well, mostly Thanlin, but we'll be heading to the other city-states to like check up on on their leaders, and then we also have to find out where the missing scions went, because that's still a problem that needs to be resolved. Oh, pardon me. Ooh. Oh, cutscene. All right.
My dearest friends, praise be unto the 12 for delivering you from the clutches of treachery.
Oh, hey, it's Peppa-chan.
Father!
Pippin, my son, and Master Papa-chan besides.
Aw.
Forgive me, Father. I should have been at Her Grace's side.
Save your tears. The Sultana yet lives.
I'm sorry, who is this?
You.
It was I who arranged this gathering. And judging by your perplexed expressions, it would seem introductions are in order. I am Dulala, head of the Order of Noldthor, and member of the Syndicate.
What you said about the Sultana, is it true? Is she alive?
Young man, I understand you were with the Sultana when she drank from the poisoned goblet and collapsed. Would I be correct in assuming that you did not personally verify Her Grace's vital signs?
Well, yeah, but...
Why ask when 'tis plain you know the answer?
Hey, nobody else checked them. Right, so...
Calm yourself, General, and let me finish. The truth is not as you imagine it. You are all victims of a most ingenious ruse. A ruse conceived to eliminate the threat posed by Teleji Adeleji. 'Tis my belief that Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination alone, but that Lolorito caught wind of his plot and exploited it to his own ends. He sought to manipulate you into eliminating Teleji for him, and you duly obliged. At one fell swoop, he removed his two foremost rivals, all the while remaining above suspicion.
Clever little bastard.
Strike me down for a fool. But the Sultana, how can it be that she lives?
she lives because Lolorito willed it. Her own lady-in-waiting is but one of his many little birds. By her sleight of hand, the poison was switched for a less deadly draught before it could reach her mistress's lips.
So she's just asleep?
Some manner of sedative, perchance, of a potency sufficient to induce a slumber like unto death.
I just said that.
Were I to guess, I would say her grace is being held somewhere, dreaming dreams of a brighter Uldar, even as we speak.
Ah, she's gonna be very disappointed when she wakes up.
Oh, Nanamo. I will never forgive Lolorito for his part in this.
Okay, calm down.
Though Lolorito's hands are far from clean, they did pluck her grace from the jaws of death. That must count for something. And though one may call the man's methods into question, it cannot be denied that he knows the value of stability, to the very gill, like as not. He craves power, 'tis true, but he has no desire to depose the Sultana. I had never taken sides in your feud with the monetarists, but it was not for want of concern for our nation's welfare. Indeed, 'twas out of the desire to see order restored that I furnished your Far Eastern friends with information, and arranged this gathering.
So we have you to thank for this?
I hope you are ready to work, General, for there is much work to be done. Our first priority must be to bring matters back into balance. Lest you forget Her Grace's words, the true wealth of Uldar lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people.
So she's just interested in restoring balance. Okay.
As for the more worldly kind of wealth, I am content to let Lolorito help himself to whatever Teledji Adeledji left behind. You, meanwhile, must do that which you alone can do. Rescue Her Grace, and take your place at her side once more, for her sake, and that of our nation.
Very valid points. Though I still want to know what Urian J was doing with Elidibus, because we still have no idea. For all we know, he could be doing another backstabby thing in the future. I had not counted on Prioress Dulala herself appearing. In my defense, my suspicions regarding the Sultana proved more prescient? Prescient? I don't know. Much remains to be done, but in rescuing Raban, we have taken a vital first step towards resolving matters in Ul'dah. We couldn't have done it without you, Sidergu. Thank you. Yay. So... Guess I'll go with that one. Oh! Really? Already? Alright. To siege or not to siege? Let's find out what's going on here. Tataru? Yes, General Raban is now in safe hands. What? Another assault? Very well, we shall return at once. Pray notify the Count of our coming. It would seem we face another crisis. The Dravanians are preparing to resume their siege on the Holy See. Though I am loath to abandon the Sultana to her fate, we lack the necessary evidence to act upon Dulala's claims. That being the case, I propose we leave Marshal Tarapin and the others to investigate, and return with all haste to Ishgard. Alright. Hey, at least we saved Raban. Alright. Sorry. I don't know why I'm so tired. I'm all yawny and stuff. Even though I really shouldn't be. Ethernet last vigil. I'm missing something, aren't I? Oh well. Oh, I'm missing the one down in the broom. Alright. And you go this way. You're new. Okay. Ah, there you are. Sorry for cutting your reunion with General Raban short. I wouldn't have bothered you, but the city is awash with rumors of another Dravanian attack, and Lord Ortifon was desperate to get hold of you. Speaking of whom, he and the others are waiting for you inside. So you'd better head in. Blah. Blah, 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 blah. Can't speak. Did I learn how to speak? Yes. Do I know how to speak? No. Hey guys. My friend, I thank you for answering your call with such alacrity. As I am sure you're now aware, the Dravanians are once more gathering for war. Master Janek, Master Lavalleur, I must apologize for this abrupt summons, but we thought it best to have Mistress Tataru contact you via the most direct means available. In the Observatorium's bell tolls, 'tis a warning that cannot be ignored. The Holy See has ordered that we make ready for battle. In case you haven't heard, a band of trappers returning from the west claimed they saw a cloud of dragons big enough to dim the midday sky. Nidhogg's minions gather once more for war. Ooh, Nidhogg. But I would not have you. But I would not have you take up arms in another of our conflicts. When first you came to Ishgard, I offered you my protection. If I cannot ensure your safety here, I cannot well accept your aid, much less ask for it. Scions of the Seventh Dawn, you're faced with a choice: remain in a besieged Ishgard, or seek sanctuary elsewhere. I would not presume to influence your decision, but I must ask that you make it swiftly, lest our enemies force your hand. So Ishgard is about to get, like, royally attacked by dragons. Though we flee to the ends of the world, to seem that no place in this troubled age is free of strife. Once more the horde descends upon Ishgard, and once more her wary defenders must take up spear and bow. The Count would have us seek shelter from this storm, but I, for one, grow tired of running. If we are to shine the light of dawn, we must do so in the sight of our fellow man, not hunkered in a hole. What say you, Sudergu? And fight we shall. Let it never be said that we abandon our allies in their hour of need. Yay. I think I can do one more. And I'll try it. The choice we make this day may have great implications for our order. It's only right that Tataru should have a say. Come, let us all meet outside and discuss the path that lies before us. Off you know.
Ishgard cannot well endure another assault. Even should her knights succeed in turning back the horde, the casualties will be catastrophic.
But what other choice do we have? It's not like we can talk it over with them. Dragons and men aren't exactly on speaking terms.
She's got a point.
With certain notable exceptions.
Sorry?
When last you spoke with her, she lamented her crimes, did she not?
Yeah? What's your point?
Then there remains a sliver of hope. If we can persuade Iceheart to act as our intermediary, we may yet be able to convince Nidhogg to abandon his bloody course.
I don't know. He doesn't seem like the one to just give up the goat like that. Just give up the goat. You know what I mean? He doesn't seem like the one who would just, I don't know, make peace that easily.
If there is to be a meeting, I would accompany you.
I'm sorry, when did you turn it? I'm sorry, when did you turn into Cain Highwind?
Even with your intermediary, Nidhogg's blood rage may render him deaf to reason. However, the mere attempt may afford our forces precious time to prepare. Of course, you might also consider a more direct approach to ending this conflict. With the power of the Eye at my disposal, and the vaunted strength of the Warrior of Light, we could conceivably slay the beast outright.
Yeah, but that wouldn't go over well with the other dragons.
If we are to risk a face-to-face meeting with the Dread Worm, I for one would feel safer in the company of the Azure Dragoon. However, I should only turn to your Lance if my words failed to find their mark. Is that clear?
Perfectly. I shall assume that Iceheart enjoys similar diplomatic protection until instructed otherwise. A word of advice. Think carefully before divulging the particulars of this plan to Sir Emeric. 'Twould not do to have the Lord Commander accused of consorting with heretics.
Good point.
Indeed. I thank you for your counsel, Estinian. We shall be honored to have you with us.
I am glad to be of service.
So yeah, he becomes very involved in the storyline, which is why he doesn't really show up in the job quests after level 50. We have chosen a difficult road, yet even should we succeed in winning Iceheart to our cause, our plans for parley will swiftly come to naught should the Holy See decide to strike first against the Horde. We must petition the Lord Commander's aid ere we set forth. I only hope that Sir Emeric will be willing to muzzle Ishgard's forces on the strength of our vague assurances. Totaro, I would ask that you remain in Fortime Manor and inform the Count of our decision. Tell him that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn mean to do all in their power to ensure that Ishgard and her people survive. Yes, sir. So I guess I'm gonna meet you guys there? Alright. I don't get why they can't just go this way. And it's the Forgotten Knight teleport point. Thingamabob. Ethernet shard. And we go this way. And through those doors, and here. Alright. You would speak to the Lord Commander. Pray make it quick. You got it.
I want the defenses of the Outer Ward rechecked. See to it that the ballistas are in good repair and supplied with enough ammunition for a prolonged siege.
At once, my lord.
Hmm?
Ah, 'twould seem I have visitors. And unlike those messing beyond our walls, these ones are welcome.
Pray forgive us for interrupting you in the midst of your preparations, Sir Emeric, but our suit concerns the impending assault. To speak plain, we believe there is a chance the invasion might be halted before it even begins. I can divulge little more at this time, but I must nevertheless request that you advise the Holy See to refrain from launching any preemptive sorties whilst we seek to put our plans in motion.
I will gladly lend my support to any endeavor that could spare the blood of my countrymen, but I would know more of the cause you would have me champion. Will you not share aught of this mysterious undertaking?
Well,
Know that I have offered my lance to aid in this endeavor. I cannot claim that its success is assured, but our actions should serve to delay Nidhogg's advance at the very least. Which is more than can be said for the ill-conceived counterattack advocated by the sea's more vocal crusaders. They offer glorious death, but little hope of victory.
wow. Says the Ezra Dragoon.
Aye, their proposal does not inspire confidence. Our resources should rightly be spent shoring up the city's defenses. The Azure Dragoon and the Warrior of Light sallying forth together to face the dread worm Nidhogg. I must admit, the mere thought of it does much to dispel my misgivings. Go then, carry out your plan. I shall do what I can for you within the Holy See.
Well, that went over well. It actually did, too. I'm not just saying that to be snarky. And there's Alfino. Having secured Sir Emmerich's support, we may proceed without fear of a preemptive Ishgardian attack, which is not to say we can afford to dither. History tells us that the Dravanians will attack as soon as their horde reaches a critical size. Before that happens, we must needs track down and win over the Lady Iceheart, and then locate and parley with Nidhogg. In short, time is against us. If you are ready, Estinian, let us be about our task. I think he said Estinian. Oh. Sounds like a lot going on out there.
Such commotion.
Yes, Your Eminence. The bells of the Observatorium warn of our enemy's approach.
So, the dragons are coming.
Yeah. We knew this.
Let them come. In their hundreds and their thousands. With the divine blade in our hands, we shall rend their flesh and drown the heretics in their master's blood. Even Nidhogg and his foul brood shall be powerless to resist us. And when we have rid the world of their pestilence, we shall turn our attention to our Ascian allies. See that they are suitably rewarded for their invaluable assistance.
If I may, Your Eminence, the Paragons wield powers strange and unknowable. Can we be certain that they will not see through our deception?
We can be certain of naught save the righteousness of our cause. If you would be a true leader of men, you must possess conviction as well as caution. We seek to excise the root of an evil that has blighted us for 1,000 years. The risk is worth the reward.
Oh?
And what of Estinian and this Warrior of Light? They have plans of their own.
Leave them to their purpose. We must each play the role we have been given. You and your chosen brothers most of all.
For the glory of King Thordan.
Whoa. Okay. So, we just, that was an interesting development. Apparently the Archbishop and the Heavensward are planning something else. which we will be finding out later. Don't know how much later, but we will be finding out. Anyway, that'll be... Oh, sorry. That'll be it for this episode. Don't forget to like, favorite, comment, subscribe, and share this video. And I will see you next time. Later.